Hello, welcome back to Kalana Yoga. My name is Shauna. I am the lead instructor here, and I wanted to share with you something that was inspired by Sesame Street. So this morning, my 2-year-old was watching Sesame Street. She loves Elmo, and we were watching an episode from sometime last year. And in the episode, they taught lion's breath, which I was like so blown away by. I thought that was such an awesome thing for Sesame Street to introduce to our kids as a helpful technique to deal with their big feelings, their big emotions. And so I was inspired to create a video to help us all practice lion's breath a little more often. So the premise of the episode was based on Bert and Ernie, old faves of mine when I was a kid. It was Bert's birthday, and he wanted to have a quiet day. But Ernie was so excited for Bert's birthday that he wanted to throw him a really big party. So Bert ended up getting very frustrated by this large party because it is not what he wanted. And Ernie was overly excited, just trying to show his friend how much he cared about him by expressing it with the way he likes to celebrate, which is big, loud parties. So at the end of this party, which blew up in their faces, both were having very big feelings. And so they were taught lion's breath, which was a great tool to help process or release some big feelings, big emotions. And kids are not the only ones that get big feelings or big emotions. So they taught lion's breath, I think, in kind of a fun way for kids. It might not be as appropriate for us to practice if we're doing it in like an office or somewhere that other people can hear us. So I have 2 different ways to show you lion's breath today. But lion's breath is simply this. We'll do demonstration 1 and then demonstration 2. So the first demonstration that they shared on Sesame Street was to take a big inhale through the nose and then roar like a lion. Ah! So that's great for kids because they love to make loud noises and roar sounds. Now, as an adult, the way I was taught to practice lion's breath was a little differently, but it is still very effective. So let's try version 2. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Silent roar, stick out your tongue and make a big face. Let's do that again together. One more big inhale through the nose. Lion's breath. So it's kind of like a silent roar, but it is a really great way to help process big feelings, big emotions, or even a lot of stress that you're feeling. I encourage you to try it next time you're feeling big feelings or a lot of stress, and you're welcome to try the loud roar or the silent big face. I'd love to hear how this feels for you. Please share in the comments, and if you'd like more videos like this, let me know. Like and subscribe. All right, see you later.